Okay, guys, we're here with a continuation of our modern tournament. Yesterday, we played against Jim Davis and beat them 3-1. Today, we're playing against Fpawlusz. I just call him Fpaw, or Fpaws, or however I'd like to say it, because I butcher everyone's name. But it is 4-deck conquest with one ban. I brought Gruul midrange, humans, Eldrazi Tron, and Burn. I had my Gruul midrange banned. My opponent brought Amulet Titan, Blue Eye Control, Heliod, and what was their final deck? It was Amulet Titan, Heliod, Blue White, and Hammer. And I have banned Heliod. My opponent's on Amulet, and I'm on humans, and let's get into it. Hand seems pretty reasonable. Has turn 1 Noble Hierarch, has Meddling Mage, which is like pretty much a KO in the first game against them. So, pretty big fan of just having the one-hit KO. Along with the rest of our hand being pretty aggressive with Mantis Rider. So, cannot complain. They're basically they're out to Meddling Mage. In game 1, they have one Engineer Explosives, and they have Valakut plus Dryad. Those are the ways to beat my Meddling Mage in game 1. They have 2 Azusa, 3 Dryads, 4 Grazer. My guess is that I don't need a Meddling Mage next turn, but I could be incorrect about that. They've explored. I could just Meddling Mage to be safe, seeing as it doesn't necessarily curve into anything else anyways, so I think it's fine to do that. It plays safe against, like, my opponent who could have, like, the nuts, basically. Seeing as they still have the bounce line in hand, they could have some combo of, like, Arboreal Grazer or Dryad or something along those lines. I do not want to play into that if possible. Let's see. What is the name? It is going to be Primeval Titan. Possibly a little bit too much playing scared, but I think it is not that bad of an idea. Well, I'm glad I played scared versus double amulet. Glad I played scared versus double amulet. Explorer. Very glad I played scared because they happen to have the nuts, or at least close to it. It looks like. Well, let's start riding. It's time to ride, boys. I don't think they have a Dryad Arbor. I will check to make sure that they don't randomly have a Dryad Arbor. They do have a Radiant Fountain. Do have Colony Garden. Does not look like they've got anything else that is big deal. Well, it's going to be hard for them to win from this spot. They need to have a way to kill my Meddling Mage and a way to get Titan out, which is possible with the double amulet. Basically need to draw Engineered Explosives and have some way to, like, accelerate the mana. But even in that point, we still have blocks. Be able to keep ourselves alive and then possible outs to it as well off the top. But luckily they didn't draw exactly what they needed to. So we got game 1. So let's see. What do we want for game 2? I want some combo of these cards, I think. Thalia is pretty bad here. Realm Walker, I don't think is going to be a part of our thing that we need to do. Out of the board, they're going to have 3 Dismembers, 2 Engineered Explosives, and probably a Hornet Queen, along with possible Obstinate Palos. So that's what we need to worry about. Reflector Mage, interesting. I kind of am interested in Kitesail Freebooter. Good aiming player would have won there. It's possible I don't want all these Skyclave Apparitions. I can see maybe just having one. Yeah, I'll just do something like this. I think I want my Reflector Mages, because it can sometimes beat, like, a low-value Titan. Sand seems great to me. They kept 7. Okay. maybe this is interesting actually, drawing this Dismember. I may not Skyclave Apparition that amulet yet. Okay. Some respect. I think just getting rid of this amulet seems good to me. And our guy can attack through this because of Exalted. So I think we're in a fine spot. Here. They've got some respect and some unknowns. Huh. I think playing this, attacking for 4, playing Meddling Mage, naming Primeval Titan seems reasonable to me. No, white, blue. White. Then pass a turn, have Dismember up if they have like a Dryad or something. Could name Summoner's Pact, but if they like play what's called the one that gets them up to like 6 mana, it's pretty bad for us. Let's get in. Get in for 8. Set up for lethal for next turn. Seems reasonable to me. Let's see, what are they packing for? Dread. Ooh, this is the punish for not leaving up. Yeah, this is the punish for not leaving up Dismember. I thought about leaving up Dismember, but declined to do it. I declined to leave up Dismember. This is the big punish. Though it's not necessarily the end of the world, because we do have Dismember here still. We're still getting 8 in the air. Okay, now I gotta get in for a bunch here. I have the link to the song. Yes, give me a moment. Oh, Final Note got it for you. Yep, our draws were pretty good against them, not gonna lie here. Not gonna lie, my draws were pretty nice against them. I think they're supposed to do Forest, Sun Home, Colony Garden, although I don't think it really matters all that much. Because I don't think they'll be able to like play a EE for 3 and then be able to crack the amount of money they have. So we're up 1-0 now. I mean, game 1, like, the Meddling Mage is, like, pretty, like, lights out for them. So we now need to win with Eldrazi Tron and Burn. Both not going to be great against Amulet. I think I'm going to lead on Burn. I They have 4 Grazer in their deck. It's like so rough for burn. So rough for me. They have 2 Balos in their board for burn. They have 4 Grazer though. Think I'm supposed to lead on burn because I think I'm more likely to win than with E-tron against them, and I think burn is fine both against blue, white, and hammer as well. So I think burn is what I'm going to be leading on. I think I'm going to be leading on burn. Let's go with burn. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Well, we're on the play. Our hand seems pretty nice to me. I'm very happy to keep this hand that has like this combo of spells plus lands on the play. Link to acoustic. Oh yeah, I'll link. Give me a second here. Link the whole playlist as per usual. I'm having to play Explore into this Eidolon is just so good for me. It's like insane. Now I have to think about if I don't think I'm supposed to play a land next turn if I don't draw a land to play for my Searing Blaze. Well, that could be incorrect depending on what I draw. If I draw like another 1 mana burn spell, probably just gonna play it out. I actually wouldn't be surprised if cutting some amount of Primeval Titans is actually somewhat reasonable against humans. But it's like probably just like awful. Okay, just gonna do that, sure. Okay, well this is easy now to play my land. Down to 6. I know that we don't have a land for the Searing Blaze for like the Colony Garden token, but like getting this Riftbolt is just way better, I think. Especially if we draw a land. Well, now we just have lethal regardless. Wanted to show that I already had it rather than, you know, ripping off the top. Now the post-board games. I think we want Smash of Smithereens. I think we don't want Eidolon on the draw. We'll add a Skullcrack. Maybe we want all 4 Skullcracks or something like Lightning Helix. I could see that being correct. I don't think we want Path. I think Path is a trap. If I 3-0'd Amulet, it would be insane. Can I keep this hand? I think on the draw I can mulligan this. I mean, I have to keep. I'm not particularly happy about it though. Guess I'll just get rid of this. Now you could add a good Hogak matchup. I don't think I'm supposed to leave up Skullcrack when I have the sorcery speed burn spells in my hand, like Rift Bolt. If I just had double Lava Spike, probably would have left up Skullcrack. Yep, that's the punish for not leaving it up. But I think with having Rich Bolt, I need to just tap out there, but I'm not sure. No, I think this match is bad for Burn, yeah. Am I winning? I'm up a match, technically. Well, I'm not actually in that bad of a spot, I think, because of this Helix basically being a time lock based on what their hand is right now. You go Bring to Light? That's funny. Don't think I'm supposed to play out this Goblin Guide right now. Maybe I was supposed to leave out that Skullcrack that turn. I mean, if I did, I would have been in obviously a lot better spot here. Oh, got a Titan, bud. Titan me. Yeah, I don't have any outs because they just deal too much damage, and I don't have like enough mana to play out all my spells. I think I want Eidolons on the play. Bring in Eidolons on the play. Searing Blaze is so good against Grazer. So good against Grazer. I'm supposed to cut this. Like so. Chunked up on 2s. If we do that, which is like kind of a problem. Like my opponent's playing 4 Grazes in their deck. Possibly I can do something like this. I don't know. This is a little bit suspect. A little bit suspect on the sideboarding. A little bit suspect on the sideboarding here. I think I have to keep this hand, although I'm not happy about it. Spike. Like, doesn't have a way to deal with a turn 1 amulet. Razor. Okay. Oh. I guess technically has a way to deal with an amulet now. Well, now I'm just going to die to like a Titan. Yeah, this hand did not pan out. But we have outs depending on what their hand is. I'm hoping that this is good here. I think I had to do that. Although, it ended up working out very poorly for me. It's interesting. I think I'm supposed to play this out here. I mean, I think they're going to be playing the Bailoff regardless, so it's like, not like I really had that much of an option, I think. I think I'm just supposed to block here. Dread. Okay, somehow, like, don't have a fetch land or a bounce land or any land. and then we draw off the top. Winnable. Any land, we're dead, I believe. Hit another Bailoff. Unfortunate. We have hit? We would have hit too. Rough. Rough. But, I mean, they had, like, infinite draws that were going to get us there, so... It's not that surprising. Like, they had any land. I guess, not any land. Any bounce land or fetch land. So they only had, like, 3... Any Summoner's Pact was good. Any Titan was good. Well, potentially. I'm assuming they have a Titan, so, like, a lot of their lands are good. I mean, this is opponent's list. They had loads and loads of good draws. We could have possibly won game 2. Oh, lordy. Possibly could have won game 2. That could have been a mistake by me. So they have Hammer and Blue-White left. I think I'm going to jam Burn again. Do you have to keep it in? Yes, you have to win with all of your decks. Unless they have Fair and stuff. Like, even then, it's not the end of the world. This is their blue-white control deck list. The thing that makes me a little bit scared is they have triple oust, and they can, like, oust their Snapcaster mages. Besides that, like, their deck list is a little weak. They've got 2 timelies in the board. 2 purges, just whatever. They have, like, 3 gust. 3 gust, 2 timely. But I think Burn should still be fine against them, if not good. And their Hammer deck has just 4 Auriok champions on the board, which is a little bit rough, but besides that, I feel fine. They're on the play again, unfortunate. And being on the play is big for them. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep this hand. They keep 7, it's going to be rough for us, but... Went 6, that's nice. This, obviously, on the play would be like the nuts. But on the draw, I mean, still very good, but it's going to be rough. E-tron here. I could switch to E-tron, but I think E-tron has not as good of a blue-white control matchup. And I think Burn is, like, reasonable against both these decks. Hammer plus 1 drop. Yeah, I think I have to be playing out Golem Guide here. Hit him a land. Go Shepherd's Gift. That's fine. Yeah, Golem Guide. The Sigarda's Aid, that's fine. I'm just going to leave up Double Bolt while also leaving up like my instant speed stuff. Like, I have enough burn spells in my hand where I don't have to Rift Bolt. Do they have... Paradise Mantle. That is more than acceptable for me. Like, we still beat Double Hammer here. So, feel good about our spot. Path Exile. Okay. Path Exile is not the end of the world for me. Because, like, if they play, like, Creature and then try to hammer it up, Thoughtseize. Sure. Like, they're just dead, I believe. I mean, this Thoughtseize actually does make it so they're not just dead. But they're definitely in a worse spot. So their hand is Hammer, Sigarda's Aid, unknown right now. Okay, well now they're dead. They don't have any to stop me from just bolting this after. Picture this, we were naked banging on the bath. Gotta bring in paths. Gotta bring in smashes. Possibly want to bring in skull cracks. What do we want to take out? Riftbolt, Skewer are both pretty bad, I think. Like, just tapping out, like, having to tap out for these spells is not the greatest. Like, I'm playing the control deck, essentially. Like, I'm trying to play my Delver of Secrets out and Eidolon, Goblin Guide, or Swift Spear, and then try to protect it, right? That's our game plan. So, they also drew their one, they have one path, one Thoughtseize, and they drew both of them, which is kind of funny. Out of the board, they're going to have 4 Auriok Champions, 2 Burning Engine Force Enders. That is what we're going to have to deal with. So, that will be fun. And let's run it. And they've got Lyris, so sometimes if we play the long game, we also get got by Lyris. These will be some difficult games post-board. Game 1, if I lost Game 1, it would have been all over for me. But post-board, we can steal one on the play, I think. And on the draw, you know, we have some reasonable draws, and they also have a lot of non-functional hands. Am I winning? Kind of. Well, this hand has no lands in it, so probably any 2 random cards taken away. Put 2 lands. It'd be Snapper. This hand looks good. Get rid of Swift Spear Eidolon. I kind of like getting rid of Swift Spear here. Because if we find another land, then we can go like Eidolon, leave up path. And I feel like Eidolon's going to be really good here. I think, like, a lot of the time we have to leave up mana. So, like, Like, I think we're going to have to leave up mana for a lot of our turns. So, that makes me not like Swift Spear as much. Because it's only going to be, like, 1 damage a lot. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. Just have Path Exile up. And then we can Eidolon off Arid Mesa and leave up Path again. Paradise Mantle, sure. I assume now they're going to go get Stoneforge Mystic. If I had Bolt, I would have bolted that. Okay, that's fine. Let's play Eidolon here, pass the turn. I know they gain some life here, but I think we want Eidolon out to make it so if they're like messing around with like some random spells, they can't do much, and they can only attack with one of their like guys. It is potentially messing with our life total, seeing as we're at 16 already. But I don't think it's that bad of a deal for us still to get this down. Just to blaze instant speed. The thing is, like, we're not going to be able to blaze, like, anything at instant speed because of this Burning Forge Tender. And my plan was just to get this Ornithopter down, essentially. they just have Hammer, we're dead, but, like, are we reasonably winning if they have all these Auriok champions out? I think I just have to take this out. Feel bad about it. Like, if they just have Hammer, we're dead, and then, you know, that's how it goes. Like, we're pretty dead if they have Hammer, like, anyways. Since they have it all. And they have 6, like, moderate hate cards, and... Okay, they don't have Hammer. Poggers. I should have let on Searing Blaze here in case they have Path to Exile. Yeah. Oh, they're doing that. Okay. It's fine. Double block here, yeah. Or another Auriok champion on the top. Okay, this game's just over. Even with Skullcrack, I don't think it's gonna be enough to beat that, but other going Stardust Struggles. I think I still like how my deck is built. But having the millions of Aurioks plus the Forged Tender was rough. Can't keep this hand. This hand I have to keep. Feel bad about. So far, what got banned? Our Gruul deck got banned. We banned their Heliod deck. So far, it's 1-1 right now. They've won with Amulet. I've won with Humans. Right now, we're 1-1 in this game, or in this match. I guess here. They're on Hammer. I'm on Burn. Cigar to Zaid is on top. It's not great for us. That was nice. That was nice for us. Please. We've got Skullcrack, so we beat the Auriok champion theoretically here. Not worried about Springleaf Drum, thank God. Down to 6, okay. I don't think they have double hammer, because I think they probably would have just hammered this up. They have Springleaf Drum plus 3 unknowns. We're looking like we're in a good spot right now. Okay, Springleaf Drum down. Steel Shaper's Gift. Well, hopefully they don't have Hammer in their hand right now, or else we're actually just dead. Shadow Spear. Okay. That's actually very beatable. Because now we can just do this. That was really close to not being beatable. But we have the Searing Blaze for one. We have the Searing Blaze for one. We also guess I could have Skullcracked them. That was an option. Just leave out Skullcrack. but I like the Searing Blaze for 1, so that's more fun. Actually, probably leaving the Skullcrack's probably a lot better. But I don't know. Yes! Yes! Let's go. Let's go. That was a big one. God, I hate how it does it like that. That was a big one. That was a big one there. That was a big one, boys. That was a big one. So we have to beat Hammer or Blue-White Control. We need to beat one of these with E-tron. One of these need to beat. They have no answers to a resolved Chalice of the Void. So if I resolve Chalice of the Void, they literally have no way to beat it. Chalice on 0 is actually good against this deck too. No. The way that Conquest works is you just need to win with all of your decks. We're up 2-1. They still need to win with Blue-White and Hammer. So right now we only need to win with Eldrazi Tron, and we've got two looks at it, essentially. All right. Okay, they're on Hammer. I mean, we're on the draw game 1. Like, I kind of, like, is it absurd to mulligan this hand? Is it absurd to mulligan this hand? I kind of want to mulligan this hand. Like, I think we're supposed to mulligan. Looking for, like, Chalice/Dismember. I think I keep this hand. I think this is a hand that I keep. Ditch Mind Stone. I think this is a keep. Because we have Ugin the Ineffable to deal with, like, whatever they put the hammer on. And if we need to, we can Ballista for 1 if their board is such that a Ballista for 1 stops whatever they're hammering. Yeah, but I think this is a keep. The real question is, do we get rid of Mind Stone or Matter Shaper? I think this is get rid of Mind Stone, because I play the Ugin and then can play the Matter Shaper as a blocker. So I think, let's just get rid of Mind Stone. I guess I shouldn't really be asking my chat for help, right? Probably, I don't know. I think I was going to make the decision regardless. See, Sauce has been here the whole time. He's just been Pepe. Now he's just Pepe jamming. I mean, we're playing this map. Do I want a Chalice 0? I can't imagine myself Chalice 0 here. Chalice 0 seems so bad at this point. We could just Chalice 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna Chalice 0. There's just no way. They have no way to deal with the Resolve Chalice 1. That can be a problem. This would be a good spot for Ghost Quarter. Tower, Mine, Power Plant. We play this for 1. And then we have the answer to the Pure Steel Paladin with the Ugin. Next turn. We have to play this for 1 or we can die to the Ink Complexes. Which I'm not a big fan of doing. That could be a problem. Although we just have all this dust, so it's not actually a problem. It should... no. Nah. Nah, they shouldn't. Yeah, no, we wouldn't. We definitely all this dust here. They could activate both Nexi. Make me, like, theoretically fire off a Ballista here. But I'm not gonna do that, of course, because I have all this dust. It's like they put the Colossus Hammer on one of their guys, and I just don't care. Yeah, I'll just take 12 here. It's fine. I think I'm supposed to do this over pumping this up. Could be incorrect though. I'll pump this up at least once. They play Laris out. Yeah, I'm just supposed to let this go. Because if I shoot Laris and they draw a Pure Steel Paladin later, that could be a problem for us. Whereas right now they can't equip anything unless they have a 0. Which they do. But I can just shoot this in response. Don't think there's any reason to shoot the Pure Steel Paladin right now. We can always just respond when they activate a Nexus. Trying to think. They have another Pure Steel Paladin in their hand? Yeah. So we can just shoot this. This is activated. They try to activate this. We shoot the other one. And they only have 2 artifacts still. So yeah, I'm fine doing this. We dead to second Paladin. They can activate both of the Nexi, equip the Colossus Hammer. Can we just kill their Nexi? No, because so this goes, if we kill this, we're assuming that we're trying to kill the Pure Steel Paladin here. If we do that, we're down to 1 counter, they play another Pure Steel Paladin, they can activate both Nexi, equip Hammer. They actually wait. Do they have enough mana to do all that? I guess they technically don't, so we'd be alive for another turn. But then we need to rip something off the top, which of course we would, but you know. Bring the spatial contortion. Go to equip, kill the 2 next time. I mean, that is an option as well, technically. Maybe that is the best option. There's like a couple different things you can do. Yeah, they equip the paladin, which is potentially scary. Although probably not really. I don't know. I think as long as we don't kill the paladin, like, all roads lead to Rome, theoretically. What do we not want here? I think Really Ineffable is actually just going to be, like, slow a lot of the time. You can make an argument for Reality Smasher being just, like, kind of a slow card. Matter Shaper at least, like, flips. Gets to block. I'm actually fine taking out a Smasher. Yeah, I think I'm fine. We kill the Paladin. Yeah. I mean, this hand obviously does nothing. I mean, we only have 1 land. Mulligan again. I mean, I'm gonna keep. I think I just ditch both of these. Seems reasonable to me. Yeah. They bobbled themselves. Remember, they have no way to deal with actually a resolved Chalice of the Void. So. Pure Steel Paladin. I will for sure just slam this. They have no ways in their 75 to deal with the resolved Chalice of the Void that I can see. This is something to be concerned about, though. Paradise Mantle. That means they already have a hammer in their hand. This literally beats Chalice. Yeah, but what I mean is, like, they don't have a way to destroy a resolved Chalice of the Void. I mean, they can get hammers into play, obviously, through this. Go get Urza's Tower. Do I want to leave this for Chalice 2? Or just Chalice 0? Let's start with this. Or else we're just going to be dead to this. Do I want to Chalice 0? Chalice 2. 0 does stop more cards, but they're not, like, as important. Have this plus... Yeah, I'm going to Chalice 0 here. I'm going to Chalice 0 because, like, it stops the Ornithopter, which I think is the next biggest threat, because we get to Karn Bridge here next turn. Still Paladin, sure. They don't technically have Metalcraft. I think if we just get Karn Bridge, we're basically locked to win the game. At least that I can think of. So, I mean, they can equip now, of course. It's fine. But now just Karn Bridge just locks him out from equipping again. Let's get Snaring Bridge. This bad boy down. And that should lock up the game for us, that I can think of. I think that locks up the game. Can't imagine us losing from this spot. I actually want to skip this song. I actually don't really like this song very much. But I'll like the song for you. This song, though, I love. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Opponent says GG's. I will say GG's to them as well. Sometimes it's just that easy, boys. Sometimes you just show up, collect the modern money. That's a 3-1 win against Fpawlusz. On to the finals of this tournament. Another 3-1 victory. If you guys like the video and you're watching this, and you're ready for the finals, it'll be out in a day or two. Make sure you hit me with a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the finals. Bye-bye.